Right now, serious tension is unfolding to India's west. Two neighboring countries, Afghanistan and Pakistan, are facing what many are calling war-like conditions. Both sides are accusing each other of launching airstrikes and military attacks across the border. Let's understand what is happening in simple terms. According to Afghanistan's defense ministry, their forces carried out retaliatory strikes along the disputed Durand line. They say this action was in response to earlier Pakistani airstrikes that took place on the night of February 21st and 22nd near the Afghan border. Pakistan, on the other hand, claims that Afghanistan is giving shelter to Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, also known as TTP. Pakistan says this group is responsible for recent suicide attacks inside Pakistan. Afghanistan has consistently denied this accusation. Afghan officials say their land is not being used against any other country. Now, here is where the situation becomes more intense. Afghan military officials reportedly acting under orders from Army Chief Fasiuddin Fitrat claim that in their retaliation, 55 Pakistani soldiers were killed. Afghan sources also claim that 2 Pakistani military headquarters and 19 border posts were captured. Afghan official admitted that 11 Afghan soldiers were also killed in the clashes. Pakistani authorities have strongly denied these numbers. Pakistan's information ministry, Atullah Tarar, said that only 2 Pakistani soldiers were killed and 3 were injured. He also rejected claims that Afghan forces captured by Pakistani posts. Meanwhile, Pakistani media reports say that Pakistan has launched an operation called Operation Ghazab-ul Haq in response. According to the reports, Pakistan Air Force jet carried out strikes in Kabul, Nangarhar province and other areas. Pakistani radio claimed that 133 Afghan Taliban fighters were killed and more than 200 injured. Afghan authorities have denied these figures. Afghan media reported that Afghanistan even shot down a Pakistani fighter jet. However, this claim has not been independently verified. Amid this rising tension, Pakistan's foreign minister Ishaq Dar reportedly contacted Saudi Arabia's foreign minister. Saudi Arabia has officially confirmed the phone call. Both sides discussed regional security and stability, indicating that the situation is drawing international attention. Afghan officials also accused Pakistan of bombing civilian areas, saying that women and children were among those killed in earlier airstrikes. Pakistan has not accepted these allegations. Now, let us understand the background of this conflict. The Durand line, which serves as the border between Afghanistan and Pakistan, has been disputed for decades. Afghanistan has never fully recognized it as an official international border. This long-standing disagreement adds fuel to every new clash between the two countries. In this public statement, Afghan Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid said Pakistan's actions are unforgivable and called on Islamic countries to pressure Pakistan to change its approach. He again denied that TTP is operating from Afghan soil and called it Pakistan's internal issue. Afghanistan also accused Pakistan of sheltering ISIS fighters in regions like Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, something Pakistan rejects. Pakistan's foreign ministry say that TTP attacks have increased over the past year and that Pakistan has the right to defend its borders. Now, the situation took another turn when Pakistan's defense minister Khwaja Asif made strong remarks. He accused the Taliban government in Afghanistan to becoming a proxy for India. He said that another NATO forces withdrew from Afghanistan, there was hope for peace and stability. Instead, he claimed Afghanistan has allowed terrorists from around the world to gather there. He further accused that the Taliban of denying basic human rights to their own people, especially women. Khwaja Asif also reminded that Pakistan has hosted around 5 million Afghan refugees over the past 50 years and said Pakistan has shown patience for long enough. He warned that Pakistan's patience has reached its limit and that decisive action would follow. In response, former Afghan President Hamid Karzai has also spoken up. He condemned Pakistan's airstrikes and said Afghan people would stand united to defend their country. He added that Pakistan cannot escape the consequences of policies it has followed for years and urged Pakistan to choose a path of respectful and peaceful neighborly relations. So both countries are making strong claims. Afghanistan says it has killed dozens of Pakistani soldiers and shot down a jet. Pakistan say it has killed over 1,000 Taliban fighters and destroyed multiple posts. Each side denies the other's version. Right now, it is a battle of claims and counterclaims with no independent confirmation of many figures. But what is clear is this: tensions are at their highest point in recent months. The use of airstrikes, cross-border shelling, and public statements threatening decisive action suggest that the situation is extremely serious. The involvement of regional players like Saudi Arabia shows that the international community is watching closely, and with both sides refusing to back down, the coming days will be crucial. For now, what began as cross-border tension has escalated into an open confrontation, raising fears of a wider conflict in the region. We will continue to bring you verified updates as the situation develops. Thank you for watching.